Presentations are so much fun, right? I mean, they are. The last presentation I was doing, honestly, I was having so much fun doing it that seriously, that's how I got the shoulder injury. I mean, it's just, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I really have no idea what happened here. Apparently when you get older, like all of a sudden these mysterious things just start happening. So, but getting back to the presentations are really fun bit. And I can imagine that on the other side, if you're watching this video, that your face might be doing a little bit like, is this girl nuts? Or you could be laughing, or you could be going, we're about to turn this off, this girl's really lost her mind. But here's the thing, right? I've had the privilege of working with so many amazing people on their presentations, and I'm talking from financial stuff to talking about IT stuff, to talking about technical stuff, to talking about all sorts of topics, like any topic you can possibly imagine just about. And we've managed to start getting really creative with the presentations. And so today I want to just share 3 quick tips with you on how to turn your presentation into a little bit of fun. And so that it's not one of those daunting, horrible tasks that at the end of the day, you look at it and when your boss asks you, or when you know that there's an event coming up that you need to present at, you're going, oh, someone kill me now. The first thing is to get a little creative with your presentation, to really find a metaphor. And anyone who's ever worked with me will know that I bang on about getting metaphors, so much so that people are like, oh my God. But honestly, one of the biggest and one of the most effective ways of conveying our messages to people is through the use of metaphors. It's been proven over and over in some of the greatest speeches. When we use metaphors, it enables us to relate what we're talking about to something specific that maybe can enable our audience to have a very different relationship and experience with the concept that we're trying to convey with them, in something that makes it a little more tangible, something, because ultimately what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to take our audience on a journey. We're wanting them to have an experience of the concept that we are telling them about, or we're wanting them to somehow have a feeling towards an experience of the concepts and the content that we're sharing with them, so that by the end of it, it's not just another thing that's gone in one ear, out the other ear, or like, it's something that remains memorable for them. And one of the ways is, as I said, to become really creative about getting yourself a metaphor. For example, in one of the talks that I used to do, I got the metaphor of aces, and I spoke about how we can overcome life's challenges by making sure that we always have an ace up our sleeves. And the aces I referred to were our internal resources, and in some cases it could be, how do we know what internal resources we might need at some point? So for example, we might need courage, or we might need a little bit of humor, or we might need patience to help us through whatever situation, whatever challenge we're facing. And the whole thing about the aces is everyone knows that when you're playing a game of cards, if anyone's ever played a game of cards, you'll know how important it is to have that ace and to not show anyone you've got it. But when the time comes and when you're ready for it, you whip that ace out and you just kick some butt with it. So that's the metaphor that I used, and that's just one of the many metaphors that I have used before. So get yourself a metaphor. The second way to have some fun is